Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And today I have with me a very special guest. He is a psychic medium, a fellow Canadian. He's over in Montreal. And excuse me, we're going to learn all about him. So welcome, Ramzi.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh,
I was going to say bonsoir et merci à tous.
Okay, that's really good. Bonsoir. Bonsoir as well. Excuse me. So it's really, really nice to be able to connect with a fellow Canadian, number one. Number two, someone else who does psychic mediumship, which is, very quickly growing in my on my list of things. So this is fantastic. And I just very quickly want to say hello to Karen Doyle, Louise Fote, Margot B. Hello, thank you for joining us. And excuse me. And for those of you that are joining us from Ramzi's channel, welcome. I will just explain to you that the people that are in Ramzi's chat will be able to see the questions or comments that they make in that in the chat. And hello, Facebook user, hello, welcome. And those people that are on my channel will be able to see the chat that goes on in my stream. Ramzi and I, however, will be able to see all of your comments. So we will have a little chat first and whatnot. We will take some questions. I will ask you to please put your questions in all caps. That way it gets my attention, and be specific. Okay. And the questions are taken at random. So, if for some reason you're not chosen, don't take it personal. It's, I kind of go wherever spirit says, do this, do that. I'm okay to do that. I will ask you, for those of you that are seeing Ramzi for the first time, to go down in the description of the video. You'll get his YouTube page. So make sure you go over, share, like, subscribe. And that's always good. It helps with the algorithm and it helps get our message out there a little quicker. So that's always a good thing. And hello, Linda. Nice to see you here. Hello, Sherry. Okay, so I'm going to sit back and relax for a minute, and I'm going to let you tell everyone who you are, what you do, how do you do this, the whole story.
The
whole story
is very, very long. So I'll try to, compress it in a very shorter story. I've been doing psychic mediumship for a couple of years now. Not that my psychic abilities just came up. We were talking about this earlier.
Yes.
This was with me all my life from a long, long time. But as usual, you just push it aside. And also, it wasn't that acceptable socially during my times. Yes. And now I'm so happy that I see a lot of males that are doing this thing, which is awesome. Psychic mediumship is just basically passing on a healing message from spirit to someone that is left behind. That's all it is. It's simple. It's all about healing. It's all about closure, coming to okay, yes, I'm okay, they're okay, and you can get certain messages that help. I'll give you one that spirit told me, okay, and that was one of the good things that took place is that I was in London. I was walking close to Piccadilly Circus, which is like a zoo, literally a zoo.
Yeah.
Hundreds of thousands of people around. And all of a sudden, I see my grandmother, just like that.
Ooh.
And she goes, "Oh, you don't come and visit me because she passed away in England, and she's buried in London somewhere. And I go, I really, you're right. I didn't make it, but I will make it. I'll trust me, I will make it. I apologized, and we had a chat while walking. And I don't know. It's just like you, although you're with spirit directly, you're not in the real world,
Yeah.
but your body still manages not to bump into people or trip or anything like that. It just helps you out. So I said, okay, fine, we'll do it. And a month ago, I was in London. I passed by to see my aunt. She goes, "Do you have time?" I said, "Of course I have time. I have nothing but time."
Yeah.
She goes, "I have a surprise for you. I'm going to take you to visit your grandmother."
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So we hop in a car, get over there. My grandfather is on one side of the cemetery and my grandma is on the other, not far from each other. So we had to stop by my grandfather, and then he appears, and of course, tears and stuff.
Yeah.
Then we went to my grandmother, and then both of them came together. And it wasn't that I had to visit. It's not that it's an obligation.
Yeah.
It was a closure for me. I wasn't there for her when she passed away.
Yeah.
And she came to tell me, come and heal that part of you, in a beautiful message. And I ended up doing it. It was like, I can't describe it. It's just heart taking. It's
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. I love spirit.
Absolutely. And yes, the spirit isn't there um, to trip you up. It's not there to belittle you, to make you feel bad. It's always a very loving kind of presence, right? And you're right. The message. Sorry, my incense all of a sudden is burning, is coming right towards me. Unless, of course, that's someone wanting to come in and sorry. But yeah, it's it does give closure. It does give opportunity to look at things from a different perspective. Um, and it does give you a sense of completion,
Yes.
right? So that you can say, okay, yeah. And yeah, I remember I was a teenager when uh, my grandmother, my dad's mother, passed away, and there was talk before she passed away of me going back to Croatia for a visit, and it didn't pan out. It didn't happen, and so the day that we got the news that she had passed, I felt I felt sorry that she had passed, but I also felt like, there's more to this. Like um, it's not like I'll never see her again. So that evening, I go to bed. I'm laying in bed, and I hear tapping on my bedroom window, and I just happened to look up, and there was my grandmother, and she said, "I just wanted to let you know that I'm okay. Um, I did I did ask that they send you, and we couldn't do it. So I just had to come by and say I love you and I'm okay."
Nice.
And I thought, "Oh, alrighty then." So yeah, I the next morning, because everyone was in bed by that time, the next morning, um, I told my mother that I said, "Yeah, grandma came last night and she said goodbye and that yeah, she's sorry that I didn't make it there." And yeah, she was quite surprised. She was quite surprised. So yeah, I think I know with myself, um, yeah, I've always known things. I didn't know how I knew them. I just knew that I knew things. And yeah, sometimes initially you start off and you kind of share it with someone, and then when they give you that funny look, and that's You know that look, and that's a okay. I'm not going to do this again, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'm very glad that the community is growing the way that it is, and we are all able to share our gifts
Yeah.
and whatnot. Yeah. So what was it that made you decide 2 years ago that okay, you're doing this?
I think, Spirit, let me just say hello to Shem and Christelle. Thank you for joining us. They're the Facebook users without names. And
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, uh,
yeah. So a couple
yeah.
of years ago, I had a major shift in my life. And for some reason, I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I was, searching around, and all of a sudden I get mediumship. I go, oh, this is not bad. Let me see. And
Yeah.
I found a lady in um, Brussels, I think. She's giving mediumship classes. It was $500 for the year. And I go, okay. So I register. It turns to be it's 3 a.m. my time on Saturday morning. And it goes okay. So I went and I connected the first day, and you introduce yourself, and she goes, "But it's early for you." I said, "Yes, like 3 a.m." She goes, "I hope you'll be able to continue." And I stayed for 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 years. I actually the second year wasn't actually required, but it's so good to continue to trust yourself,
Yes.
to trust the messages that are coming, and
Yeah.
that helped a lot for me to be able to I go live on shows like this one, and the pressure is high, but there's no pressure. Whatever comes, I just pass it on, and
Yeah.
some of them get a longer message, others get a shorter one, but I'm there to help out, facilitate, not help out.
Yeah. Perfect. And that's exactly what it is. What we're doing is we are delivering a message, and we're trying very hard not to filter it through ego. And it takes a little while to learn how to do that, how not to let ego get in the way, right?
Yes.
Especially when you're starting out, because there's always the feeling that um, is there. How am I going to deliver the message? Is this the right message? Is it for, excuse me, for the person that's asking? Is it for someone else? It's always a little bit of a balancing act, and learning how to trust what you're getting and just delivering it.
Hmm.
And it either resonates or it doesn't.
Yeah,
And if it doesn't resonate now, it could resonate tomorrow or next week. So
that's true too.
yeah. So for you guys that are coming across to me here as a Facebook user, uh, if you wouldn't mind, before you put in your question, if you can just type in your name, that way I know who you are and I can address you by name. And the last message that I got here was Facebook user, any message for me. So if you can be a little more specific, that would be great.
Yeah, that's Shem.
Okay. Yeah. And I'm going to try to put you guys with your questions. I'm going to try to put you together, and yeah, we'll see what we can do. Now, you mentioned you've got some classes that you're doing with someone in Ireland, or you're teaching some classes in Ireland.
I'm teaching classes with a colleague of mine in Ireland once a month.
Right.
The next one is, I think, December 2nd. It's a Sunday.
Perfect.
And next year, we're planning a full year of classes once a month. You come in, you can come one time, 3 times, whatever it is, whenever you feel drawn to do it, you can come in.
Yep.
And the funny part is that people come in, they've never done this before, have no idea.
Yes.
You just ask them to listen.
Yes.
feel, and then all of a sudden, some of them freak out at the beginning. Is this true? Am I? Yes, you are. And it's really what do you call it? They feel blessed. It's like they're part of the
Yeah.
team. They're not. It's not something woohoo somewhere else where you have to go to a
Yes.
specific person that is sitting in a cave all his life to get to it. It's just it's there for everyone to be able to use. Like, okay, who's
Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. And hello, Shireen, Sharon, and anyone. Thank you, Christelle, for putting in there that's yeah, that's what I needed. Okay, so I'll be able to make sure that I get the the right the right person with the right thing. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. So I did put up Ramsey's. If you can just double check that the your website,
uh,
and so is that right?
yeah, it's under my name. Yeah, it's there. I can see it.
Yep.
So
Good.
it's ramseycheety.net.
Perfect. Okay, so make sure that you um, yeah, um, go over, take a look, see what he's doing, see what classes Ramsey is offering, and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah. Now you do private readings as well, right? If people wanted to connect with you.
Yes.
And excellent. And the best way to connect with you is it through YouTube? Is it through your website?
Through the website, there's a calendar there. They can go in, schedule the time. Whatever available time I have is always updated, unless I forget. Sometimes.
I know. So I think you know what when I spend a good deal of time kind of in my head and um, up there with the spirit or with guides, and sometimes I swear that I've done something, and I'll go back and double check and go, no, no, I thought about it. I did it in my head. I just haven't mastered, um, taking it from my head to poof, making it happen on the computer.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, hello, Celtic Seer. Now, um, there's there's a good number of people that are able to tune in once they know how, and um, to get messages from from spirit on their own, right?
Yes. Yes. It's
Absolutely.
it's not a like people tell me, oh, you have a gift. I don't have a gift. I just mastered to hear properly.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. And whatever I do, whether it's psychic, whether it's mediumship, whether it's tarot, whatever, yeah, the difference between me and anybody out there is I practice. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Now I think maybe sometimes there are some souls that just have that might be a little more finely tuned into it, and I don't say that to be disparaging, but a lot of people that do have that psychic ability um, realized it early on in childhood that they had something that was a little different. Now, if you didn't know that when you were younger, that doesn't mean that it's not there for you. It just means, for whatever reason, when you were younger, you didn't hear it, but you can tune into it anytime, right? It's like finding a radio station, and you hear the static and you hear all that, but as you turn the dial, pretty soon you hit on a spot where you're hearing um, a song or a conversation or something, and you could say, okay, that's what I know. That's the frequency. That's where I need to go. So um, yeah, if anybody wanted to reach out to Ramzi and, book yourself an appointment and find out how you can better connect with spirit, right? And while I'm saying that, you can also get in touch with me, and I do private readings as well. And be more than glad to do a reading for you in whatever way that comes up. So there we go. Okay. I'm just okay, Sherry. Yeah, someone wished everyone a happy Thanksgiving because, of course, in the U.S. they're celebrating their Thanksgiving this week. And Sherry, Trancing with Spirit, who she's a new psychic medium who's just kind of come on board, very, very good at it. She says, I'm skipping Thanksgiving this year for the most part. I'll be thankful without the food and mess. Yes. Yes, I totally get that. Totally get that. Oops. Okay. All righty. So, shall we do some readings?
Sure, that's
Excellent. Now, Facebook user, and you'll have to tell me who you are. I got psychic abilities after the loss of my first big love by car accident, age 19. Now I'm age 56. Yes. Yeah, sometimes that will happen too. When we have something traumatic happens, right? Or you have that dark night of the soul that everyone talks about. Yes, that's the time when I think what happens is we get so low emotionally that we're open. It opens us up. So that's when spirit is able to come in and talk to us and let us know what we need to know. So well, good for you, Facebook user. That is wonderful. See, so it's a long time that you've been able to use your abilities and tune into them and help them work for you. The big thing is I find always to get the ego out of the way, right? Don't let ego kind of divert you from your path.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a big one. Okay.
Here's a simple one. I was walking the other day downtown and I started feeling I'm getting a message. I go, come on, I'm in the middle of the street. I go, okay, no, I have to get that message. And I got the message and I passed it on to the right person. But in the message, it said, there's a nickname, Goose, Moose, something to that effect. And of course, I wouldn't put it in because my head is making up stories.
Yeah.
So I said, let me ask him. I said, they mentioned a nickname. He goes, they used to call me Mr. Goose, which is in his language, it's a funny thing. I'm not going to say no. Yeah. But I should not be the person to translate. I should not be the person to judge what's coming. It's just let it be. Let it go. Give it up.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I remembered doing a reading not too long ago. And as I was reading the oracle cards, and all of a sudden I heard the message, and I could see this lady kind of standing there with a grin on her face and her hand on her hip. And she's kind of doing like this. And she went, what's with the hair? Or no, what's with the roots? That's what it was. What's with the roots? And I thought, that doesn't make any sense. No. And I just carried on with something else. And then she was very insistent. So I said, okay, I don't know if this is going to make any sense, but this is what I'm getting. She's looking at you and she's making kind of lighthearted fun. And she's talking about what's with the roots. Well, the person I was doing the reading for said, no, no, it doesn't resonate with me. And I went, okay, fine, no problem. And about 10 minutes later, she comes back and she said, oh my God, I stopped dyeing my hair. That's what she was talking about. The roots. I stopped dyeing my hair. So yeah, all we do is pass along the message. It's up to you to make it. Yeah. So Lisa M, what's coming up for me between now and the end of the year? Okay. If you get something, just go.
Okay. I feel like there's a bit of confusion about something. There's something that's twirling, twirling, twirling. You're not sure about it. Um at the end, I see. It's like something manifesting. Um, there's a home. There's something manifesting in a home, for a home, or something that you're looking for. You're looking for to get or to achieve. There is a path that you've created, and it's starting to light up. Uh, sorry, I go in and out.
Oh,
So there's something that you created. There's a path that you created that is now kind of manifesting, and it's leading you to where you're supposed to be. Now, it does feel a good place where that thing is. So I believe that that's what you were asking for, and it's coming. But your mind is kind of like playing little tricks on you. Not sure about here, not sure about there. There's just a
yeah,
bit of confusion. That's what I see.
yeah. And it's the first thing that I thought of was a move. And I did pull out some tarot cards, and I pulled 5 cards, and 4 out of the 5 are pentacles or coins, which is all about finances. It's also about health. The card in the middle was the 9 of Wands. So this is something that um, I think that you are going to be moving. I think that you are going to be able to um, I think you're looking to buy a place, and you're in a situation where or in a position where you can buy a place. You're just you're putting roadblocks in your own way. You're telling yourself that um, you can't do this. You're not looking at the right property. What if you lose your job? What if this happens? What if that happens? So with that, with the 9 of Wands, that wounded warrior, I think you've been down this path before and it didn't work out. That doesn't mean that you get to take all the bad stuff that happened in the past and bring it with you forward. So I think that you are going to be moving. I think that the home that you are meant to be in is going to turn up. You're going to hear about it through someone else. It's going to be absolutely perfect. And just believe that you are allowed to have this, because right now you're not certain. You're doubting yourself, and you are allowed to have that. Yeah. Excuse me. So Lisa, I hope that is helpful. Okay. Sharon, does my mother Elsie have a message for me? How is she doing on the other side?
She loves you so much that she wants to give you a hug. She's been here for a while now, and I feel like I want to cry, and I couldn't figure out who it is, and I'm not sure what is happening, but it's so emotional. But it is a strong, strong feeling of love. I miss you dearly. I want to just give you a big hug. I'm with you all the time. uh, Sorry, I can't. It's like it's
Don't apologize.
emotions that are coming
Yeah.
out. She's there with you. Never doubt that she's ever not around. And what do you call it? Uh, talk to her. Talk to her whenever you need. Just talk to her. She's there. She's there. Like she's been hovering here for the past, I don't know, since we started. I don't know how long is
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew.
Half hour, 30 minutes. Yeah, absolutely. And she wants to remind you that there are particular things that you do that she encouraged you to do, and whenever you do them, she's there with you. And you know she's there with you because there are certain scents that are associated with it. Okay. um, like for, she's showing me where the two of you are making a special kind of cookie, and it's she's rolling it kind of in her palms. um, and it was something that you really enjoyed doing together because she's rolling it and then passing it on to you, and you kind of do the next step. um, she also she also has um, she's having fun on the other side, and she's kind of I don't want to say she's like the life of the party, but people enjoy being around her. She was the kind of person that people just genuinely enjoyed being around. So yeah, she's got lots and lots of friends out there, and she's just saying, look, do the things that we used to do together, and know that when you do them, I'm there with you. And yeah, Ramsey is right. She is just, I see her almost pinching your cheeks, like, ooh, I could roll you in sugar and eat you. That kind of love. So yeah, absolutely. Shireen, I hope that helps. Okay. And Christelle, I would like to receive a message from my past dog. She passed 14 days ago. Oh, her spirit is going to be with you for a good long time. As a matter of fact, um, what she is saying is that she's going to help you find your next dog. She's going to be right there, and you're going to know that she's the one who helped you with this. So that's the big message. But oh my gosh, yeah, she was your shadow. Wherever you went, she went. She didn't want to spend time with other people. She was quite happy spending time with you. Um, she was good in that she was social with other people, but yeah, you were her favorite. And yeah, that was what I'm getting for now. Yeah.
Listen, I feel your sorrow. It's not easy to lose a dog. It's just losing like a child or a family member. She's the dog is with you. I see her standing by your right side, like right next to you. And every time you move, like you mentioned, Marina, she's like the shadow, and she's always with you. And I'm
Yeah.
sure she's going to be with you for a long time. She's not going to leave you. She's happy, even if she passed to the other side. She's still happy being around you, and she will always be around you.
Yeah.
So
And she says, yeah, the other one is not eating. You know what? That is not unusual.
yeah,
Only because I mean they grieve that energy just as much as we grieve it. So I would spend a little bit of time talking to the dog that is still here, and just saying it's okay. You know what? Whatever name you call the other dog, she is still here with us. Luckily, you can probably see her. I may not be able to see her, but just know that there's a lot of love and whatnot. So, oh, her name was Callie. Okay, yeah, yeah. Just let her know that, hey, Callie's here. She's with. Oh, he's a husky. No wonder. The huskies just, yeah. Huskies like things to be the way they want them. And if this dog was part of that husky's life, that husky. Oh no, Callie is the one that's still here.
Right.
Still
Okay.
here. Okay. Okay. Yeah. You can just, yeah, let the husky know that all is well. It's okay. It's good. It's good. And let allow him the time to grieve the way that he wants to grieve. Yeah. Hey, Heather. Nice to see you. So I hope that's helpful, Christelle. Okay.
That's
Okay.
her. She started
Oh,
reading. Yeah.
okay. Yeah, full of books from their partner's mother. Nice. Beautiful.
She says, "Thank."
Beautiful. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. Celtic Seer, what do you think of the ultra right libertarian president elect of Argentina? Hmm. I haven't really looked too much. I heard about it, but I haven't really looked too much at it. I was kind of half saving it for tomorrow when I'm doing that Taco Tuesdays with David from Tarot by the Bay. But I'm going to pull a couple cards, tarot cards, and see if there is anything that comes up. Oh, not good. No, not good. He comes with a lot of baggage, and um, okay, the devil and the four of wands, devil and celebration. So there's some people are very happy that he's there, but I don't know. I don't know. I think something might come out about him that is going to make people change their minds. It doesn't feel like a good energy. It feels like fighting with it. And Roddy Sharma, yes, questions are still open. Please put them in all caps and be very specific. Okay. Because, yeah, if you ask me what does spirit want me to know, you may not like the answer. So, so there. But yes, yeah, they are still open. What do you say? Are you
Well,
getting anything?
from my end, I don't know who he is or what's happening in the world. I try to tune out of all these things. But if it's right or left or whatever it is, a change is a change, and usually change comes with pain. Uh, because we never like change. We like the way we
Yeah.
are all the time. Now, is it good or bad for the thing? I feel congested, like it's something heavy from my end. Now, maybe somebody else will feel it in a different way, depending on their view of how things are supposed to be. But from my end, I feel like yes, there's going to be pain, there's going to be changes, but at the same time, it just doesn't feel too good. Like I can't breathe, you know.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It'll be interesting to watch for a while. And excuse me. Yeah. See what happens.
Yeah.
See what happens. Okay. Sherry, sorry, sweetheart. We already did that. I'll get to your question in a minute. Um,
Oh no, that you have to remove. That's okay.
yep.
That's
Okay.
we gave her the reading.
Okay. Okay, take that one out. And how about this one? I'm not doing body code. And when you work on releasing inherited trapped emotions from the family line, you get their spirits to visit.
Oh, it's just when we were discussing how to, and I think this
Okay.
was commenting on it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, and there, you know what? There are ways you are definitely able to heal kind of that emotional history that 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 you bring from one generation to another, right? You are able, when you heal it on this side, you heal it for them in the past and you heal it for the ones in the future. So, yeah, absolutely. Uh, okay. And Celtic Seer. Uh, yeah, you could ignore my political questions. Does my mother Kay have a message for me? Uh, she wants you to put up there was some decorations that you decided last year not to put on the Christmas tree. And she's saying those are the ones that she liked. So could you please put them back on the tree? And and she's also saying um, she's also saying for you not to um, you make a hot drink during the holidays that has a little bit of alcohol, and she says it's okay. You can put in just a little more. So she's quite funny. She really is quite funny. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I actually felt my heart open up out of love, and
Yeah.
I don't know why the word compassion comes to play, but love and compassion. She's very strong on that. And she was holding those little things. I wasn't sure what they are, but when you said Christmas tree, it just lit up. It's like, put them on the Christmas tree. You need to put them back, whatever
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not too concerned if they go with the decor up the tree this year, but she even if you put them in the back, but they have to be on the tree. So there you go. I hope Celtics here. I hope that means that means something to you. But yeah, she's having a grand old time, and yeah, she is around you quite a bit, and yeah, just wants you to have fun. She says sometimes you spend a little too much time being too serious. So just remember, nobody gets out alive. Have some fun. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay. And Reedy says, when will I sign my Louis Vuitton modeling contract and relocate to Paris? This year or a time frame? Um, Not this year.
A year and a half, maybe.
Yeah,
Something around there.
yeah. Not quite yet. Not everything is lined up the way that it should be, and there are still things that you need to do. Um, but yeah, it'll be another year and a half to 2 years. There's Yeah. In the meantime, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't sit back and say, I'm not doing anything because, this um, this contract is coming up, right? It's going to happen when it's most beneficial to you, um, and and to those around you. And oh, she says, yeah, it's been a year and a half. Yeah, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer. Um, and you need to, okay, plan your life like that contract isn't going to come through. And okay, we've got, I think it's on your channel. We've got Tarot Destroyer.
Oh, for
If
heaven's
you
sake.
can,
Yes.
uh, yeah, if you can just toss them out. Yeah. See, you've made it when
when they start
when the when yeah when the trolls come in. Whoo! Hey, I'm big time now. So, hi
oh,
Jackie.
hey,
Hi
I'm big
Kathy.
time now. Uh,
Yeah,
oh, I don't see him. I don't see anybody posting.
post. Yeah, okay. I don't know that it's on Facebook. I think it's on your YouTube. So
Yeah, I'm
if
on
you
YouTube.
yeah yeah, and you may need to scroll down if you haven't been scrolling down. Um,
Can't
yeah,
you?
yeah. And in the meantime, whatever.
Block
Oh,
this.
you're welcome, Lisa. And okay, Jackie's here. Hi, Jackie. Kathy Persons is here. Hi, Kathy. Leah is here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And if you have any moderators, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. If you
Oh,
have any moderators on your channel, oh, did you block him, Sherry? Because yeah, it's still here.
still here.
Yeah, still coming up in the chat. Hey, you know what? We're just going to carry on
And I'll try
and
to find a way.
yeah,
But just to tell Ridhi before we got
yes, yeah.
yes,
Hi, Rosella.
you might find that it's a bit long. It feels like you're trying to push into something rather than allowing it to come to you. And that's like I felt like a massive push on the side. So just sit back and relax and allow it to come to
Yes,
you. If it's yours, it will come. And between now and then, there's a growth that's supposed to happen.
yeah,
So be with it, grow with it. Don't just focus on one thing. I got it or I did not get it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's what Spirit was trying to say.
yeah, absolutely. Just and I think I was kind of saying the same thing just before we had our visitor. Is yeah, carry on with life as if this contract doesn't exist. Just carry on. Don't put all your eggs in one basket because you might be giving up opportunities that would um, that would speed up the process of you getting the contract, right? So put it in the back of your mind. You know that's what you're working for. That's great. When the time is right, it will come. In the meantime, you're working on something else. You're working on other things. So I think that's going to help out a lot. And Rosella Rose Girl, hello. Thank you for being here. Okay. Da, da, da. Yeah, that Terror Destroyer has a lot of what you would call it. They go by um, different names, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go to. Here we go. We have another question from Natasha Walker. And hi, I'm wondering if I will stay on the same career path or is something new on the horizon for me? Let me see. And Sherry, if you're still here, if you can do your whatever. Yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Terror Destroyer, but this Croatian babe has been called much worse names by much better people. Try harder. Okay. What do you get for Natasha Walker? Do you see something new?
No, actually, sorry. I was just trying to block
You,
these.
yeah, yeah.
Sorry.
No,
That,
yeah.
but
Don't
this one
don't
is
worry. Don't
me.
worry about Tarot Destroyer. Yeah,
Same career path. There's something new on the horizon.
Yeah. Sherry says she doesn't see them. Whatever. Who knows where they are? Let them play. They got nothing better to do with it. It's going to be bedtime for them soon anyway. So
Um, listen, you're blessed. There's something protecting you. That not something, but there's a guide that is protecting you. If you believe in Mother Mary, it could be that. If not, it's one of your guides, a female guide. She's there with you. There is a kind of a blockage at the moment. There's no movement, but the horizon is open. It's funny how images come. The horizon is open,
yeah.
and that guide is maneuvering around kind of thing to help you to get where you are. So would you stay? I think for now you are good where you are, but there is an opportunity for you to move somewhere else, and your guides
Mhm.
are making sure that this is the right thing to you before they move you into it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if uh, you might also be looking at going back to school and getting some either some upgrading or perhaps looking at furthering the education because yeah, I kind of saw you studying and I thought, okay, well I'll pull a couple cards and just see what happens. And I got the Hierophant, which is this is the intellect, the higher learning, the government, the what. So I thought, okay, yeah, you're definitely taking some classes, and the Three of Wands is where you're the effort that you have put out is coming back to you. So this is yeah your ship coming in. So yes, I think that February, March, things kind of shift a little bit. And if you have an opportunity to go for some upgrading or to take some classes, by all means do it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that was wonderful. That was wonderful. And that was our last question. So before I let you go, I just wanted to remind everyone to please go over. Oh, wait, let me take this off the screen. Okay. Um, please go over to Ramzi's YouTube channel, subscribe to him on YouTube, look at his website, take a look at the different things that he offers and things that you might be able to take advantage of, such as this course that's going to be you know uh, that he's going to be offering. And absolutely, yeah, you can get all kinds of different things. And you're welcome, Celtics here. And thank you. Thanks for posting that, Ramsey. Um, and yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this channel as well.
Thank
And
you all
oh,
for joining. It was wonderful to having me on the show. That was amazing. I love it.
thank you. Me too. Me too. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. We'll have to do this again.
Oh, definitely.
You know? Yeah. Us uh,
Thank you. There are a lot of
readers, the Canadians, the whole thing. So anyway, and I apologize to you guys for this the Tarot Destroyer coming in. And you know what? It's like anything else. It's children behaving badly. Best if you ignore them. Don't give them any attention. And they storm off. And oh, I know what I wanted to mention. Couple things. Um, before I let you guys go. Number one, if if any of you are trying to get in touch with me, if you're looking for a reading, and you have a Yahoo um, email, you may have some difficulty contacting me, or you may not be able to receive any emails that I send back. It's not a problem with me, it's a problem with Yahoo. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do with it, but there it is. So I noticed it, and so have several of the other readers when we're responding to people that have booked readings, and we're trying to send them information. They're not receiving it, and then we get undelivered um, email notification. So apologies for that. The other thing is, if you're interested in becoming a member on the channel, just go over to the main page of Heart Center Tarot. You'll see there's a join button there. You can click on it. It will give you the different levels of membership. And you can find one that suits your needs and take it from there. So, yeah, Ramzi, thank you, thank you, thank you. This was wonderful. Like I said, I hope that that we can do it again. And yeah. Oh, you're one of those people that can do that.
I'm a
Oh,
magician.
you're on a Mac, aren't you?
Yes.
See, I'm not. So I don't have nothing happens when I do this. Nothing happens. Except, you guys know that I love you. So there you go. All right, everybody, take care, and I will see you again. And yeah, Ramzi, definitely do this again.